and we're happy to have her in our midst, Leanie Van Braun.
The Office of the Prosecutor at the International Criminal Court wants the confirmation of charge hearing in absentia against Joseph Kony held in Uganda. I do welcome you to News Today on Lao News Channel. On Friday, 22nd of November, the officials from International Criminal Court, Office of the Prosecutor and the Registry met the stakeholders in Lango and updated them on the proceedings of Joseph Kony's case. Dahirou Sant Anna, the International Cooperation Advisor, said the discussion is underway on whether it is possible to have the confirmation of charges against Joseph Kony heard in Uganda in his absence.
The legal representative for victims. It may be also an opportunity for us to actually call some witnesses to testify. What we have done in relation to that is to also request the judge for the opportunity to hold that hearing somewhere in Uganda. It could be Lira, it could be Kampala, or Gulu. So a decision has not been made on that yet. If the judge decides to go ahead, they may request the registry to conduct a feasibility assessment to look into whether it's possible or not, security-wise, costs, and logistics and other things. So we hope that they will be supportive, and I think that will be one way to bring the court closer to the community.
33 counts of charges have so far been preferred against Joseph Kony, and he has already been indicted. The scope of these charges include the attack on 8 IDP camps in Lao and Asholi, that is Balonyo in Lao, Agak, Bajule in Asholi, Lokodi in Asholi, Abok in Lao, Odek in Asholi, Abia in Lao. There is also the abduction of 140 girls of Luala Girls Senior Secondary School in Kaberamaido, abduction of children under the age of 18, both boys and girls, enslavement of girls and women, and also the act of sexual violence against women and girls. There is also conscription of children into the armed forces, and also children born under the captivity is also included among the victims. Leanie Van Braun, senior trial lawyer at the Office of the Prosecutor, explains.
I'm passionate about making that happen. I hope that for the first time in the history of the ICC, we would be able to bring the judges to the place where the crimes occurred. I don't know if they will make it possible, but I can tell you that we will advocate strongly for it. So what can I tell you in addition to Dahirou this morning? The arrest warrant against Joseph Kony was for 33 counts of crimes against humanity and war crimes. And some of those concern the Teso region, crimes committed in the Teso region of northern Uganda. In January of this year, as part of the confirmation in absentia proceedings, we have indicted him now. So we have looked at the evidence that has significantly evolved from the time the arrest warrant was issued. And we have looked closely to see where's the evidence the strongest to make us achieve a conviction at some point. The scope of the charges that we then decided on is as follows. We charged him for 8 attacks on so-called former IDP camps. And these are Barnonyo, Abia, Pagak, Pajule, Lukodi, Odek, and Abok. And we have charged him for the abduction of at least 70, probably it is more likely 140 girls from the Lawala Girls' School, which we visited yesterday. In addition to that, because these attacks do not represent the full scope of the LRA criminality under Kony's control, we have charged him for the systematic abduction of children under the age of 18, boys and girls, and the systematic abuse of girls and women, in particularly through enslavement and sexual violence. We have also charged him, of course, for the war crime of conscription of children in armed hostilities. And this concerns children under the age of 15. In addition, we have included in the charges children born of war, born in captivity, as direct victims of the crimes, especially the crimes of enslavement and torture, cruel treatment, etc. So from
Maria Kamara Matinty, the Public Information and Outreach Officer for Uganda, gave explanation on a number of issues raised by the participants in that meeting.
From people that have experienced this war. We're not talking about a Hollywood movie. We're talking about what the experiences that you lived with your communities and the wounds that are still fresh in your minds and hearts and your body and the communities as a whole. Dahirou, if someone asked about the definition of harm, and Dahirou did go to the extent. And what is interesting, in fact, the decision, the reparation order, the mention of intergenerational harm for the first time. It goes beyond. This is a recognition by the judges.
Thank you for watching. I am Denish Ongora.
Thank you for watching Lango News channel. Please subscribe for more updates.